What's up, fundraising family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me today. If you are not part of our fundraising family, you should join us. It's totally free. All you have to do is hit that red subscribe button right down here and you will be subscribed to the channel where all we talk about is fundraising all the time. Today, we are talking about publishing a full list of every single donor and how much they donate. Should you? Should you not? Let's get into the video. If you're new here, you should know that I am Jewish. Very proud to be Jewish. I am involved with a lot of Jewish fundraising organizations. I was born and raised in Chicago, so I donate to JUF, Jewish United Fund. It's based in Chicago. It's one of the largest nonprofits in the country. It raises $80 to $90 million per year. It has a phenomenal fundraising department and they do some really amazing things. I have talked about other things that they do before. I can't remember which video, but I'll link it down below in the description box. Each and every year, Jewish United Fund of Chicago prints an entire catalog of every single donor and every single gift they received. They do not ask you permission, they do it. They mail it straight to your house if you're a donor. I'm on page, I don't even know. And they print alphabetically the amount you've given. So for me, I think I gave like $300 this year. It's not my hometown, but you know, I still give them a gift. Let's see where I am. Yeah, and they print people who give $25. They print people who give $10,000. And let's see the biggest gift we can find on this page. 15, 25,000, all the way up to people who give $40,000, $100,000, $250,000, it doesn't matter. You give more than $1, you are in this book. They also talk about the endowments that they've received. They acknowledge all their past leaders. What I really like about this, and it has some pros and cons, what I really like is, as humans, we are naturally curious, and we are always naturally curious about things we don't really talk about. Number one is money. So I always, as soon as I get this, I look up all my friends in Chicago and see if they give, and if they do give, how much. And they can do the same thing for me. I also think it'd be a pleasant surprise for them because I don't live in Chicago, and I love that. Some people feel that printing everybody's gift is none of their business, and it's embarrassing, and it could be embarrassing if you give too much or embarrassing if you give too little, etc. I am an aggressive fundraiser. I am an old school fundraiser, and I believe there is a certain amount of pressure that comes both at a charity gala when you raise your paddle in person and when you see your name and your friends and your neighbors' names printed with the amount they give. There's a certain amount of thinking, wow, Larry Dreyfus gave $3,000? He's my next door neighbor. Hey, honey, maybe we should give $3,000. I think there's a certain amount of that happens, but what I think is the best part about this, whether it's good or bad, is it drives conversation about philanthropy. And that, I think, is the very most important. I leave this out on my kitchen counter and my husband and I peruse it. We are so fascinated by what everyone gives, even people we don't know. I really enjoy this. Many nonprofits just list every single donor they have in their annual report. Some don't list them at all. They just do it by dollars. I really like this. It does take time. I have no idea how much time this takes to print. I would guess this is probably a 2-month project to get every name and double check and get a proof. But this is just a fabulous piece of marketing material for them. And I save all these because I like to keep them. I don't know why, I think it's really fascinating. If you are another nonprofit, I highly suggest in Chicago, donate. Get this every year. You can see who the big donors are. I mean, what a useful piece of material this is. You can see who donates. Here's somebody who donated $550,000. I would go talk to them if I were you. And here's all their family members who their gift covers. Super duper useful. This is called the Book of Life. And that's it for today's video. Think about listing your donors at the end of the year by name and by gift amount. Think about it. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do join the fundraising family. We'll see you in the next video.